Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey, DJ Mike James here.
We are trying to find this venue. It's in the middle of the woods. We are in Evansville, Indiana for this one. Yeah, we made about a 2.5 hour trip. And we are arriving. I do have my off-road lights on to see. So for this one, we end up going to Twin Towers in Evansville, Indiana. It is pretty much in the back of the woods, and it's just a little kind of club, basically, that some older people do, and then they have a little reception hall, kind of, or a hall in the back of the building that we had the wedding reception at. Evansville is a very big city, as you can see. Well, Mike, what happened?
You asking me what happened for?
We got it up. So I'm going to run through what we've got set up so far. Actually, from the top, go to the end and work our way back down just for lighting. So this is what we're rolling out for lighting. We have the beam bars, which are on sound active right now. They are master slave together. I was going to sell those, but I decided I'd keep them. After that, we are rolling out the ADJ Stingers. We have 2 of those. In the center, we're also rolling out the ADJ Starburst Disco Ball. That is on sound active as well. It'll change colors and it'll look fantastic in here with fog, which we're gonna have going hopefully soon. So after that, we have another beam bar. Below that, we have the newly 1915 wash beam lights. We have 2 of those, one on each end of the truss. Those are not master slave because they do not have master slave on them. I did talk to the company. I also want to give a shout out to Sheds for sending those over for me to check out. We're going to be doing the final review on those on my Nathan343 channel if you want to go check those out. So back over to here, we have the 2. These are also Sheds. They don't have their logo on them though, but they are Sheds, I do believe. 90 watt movers, and as you can see, they are DMX'd together. They're on a slow show right now. We also have, as you can tell, these movers that are in DMX mode, and they are master slaved. Well, one says auto, one says master, but they're the same. Those are 80 watt gobos. And they are, I have them set so one gobo is one and one gobo is the other, so they're not exactly the same. But as you can see, they're kind of good and they come down to the side. They look really, really good. The Stingers are a 3-in-1. You have a strobe, a derby, and a laser, red and green laser. So you actually technically get 3 lights in one, so there's 6 lights right there. The strobe lights are in sync too, so those look really good. And those disco ball looks really good too. It's a very nice addition to your show. You could also hang it on ceilings and stuff, but we didn't have that option here. So we're gonna go ahead and get the event table set up. That's what Mike's working on. We're gonna flip that around because that's my logo I use for a bar. So we're gonna flip that around and finish picking up stuff, get the speakers. We didn't want to run the speakers on top of the subs just because it would have blocked some lighting and we didn't want to do that. So we put them on the stage tripods with the 15-inch seismic audio speakers. Those do not have the original tweeters in them. Those have Star Audios in them, and I tell you what, they sound really, really good. Do what?
1,000 watts.
1,000 watts. Yeah, I think that what was in them were probably what, 500s?
If that.
Maybe 250. So eventually probably gonna upgrade the speakers eventually. Mike's found some really good ones online. What were they called?
EMBs.
EMBs. So if you know anything about EMBs and have EMBs and you think they're really good, let me know because I'm probably going to upgrade those speakers. Definitely looking at maybe upgrading the speakers in the subwoofers, although they do sound really good. I finally got them hitting how I like. So we're going to go ahead and get back to it. All right, so we got the uplighting put up. Their colors are pink, so we're running the Rockville Best Par 60s and the Rockville Rock Wedges. We have one as a master and the rest are on slaves, which are basically DMX address 1 because they all have wireless DMX built into them. So very little deal. We got the. We are doing sound check now.
Get our manager coming out. Get on your feet, people. Let's go.
So me and Mike end up staying at the Comfort Inn Suites in Evansville off of Route 41. And let me tell you, it was probably one of the best days we've had at a hotel in a while. The food was phenomenal, as you will see here. Best part about DJing out of town at a hotel is look at all the great food. Mike's digging in on some biscuits and gravy. Look good. Then they got, I don't know what's all under here. Got taters and sausage. Eggs, heck yeah. You got pastry things and toast and bananas. I like bananas. And they got juices and they got waffle maker and all this stuff over there. This is the best part. It's probably the biggest breakfast I've ever seen at a hotel. All right, so here we are next day. This is the day of the reception. They're actually doing their ceremony somewhere right now. You can actually see Mike now.
Yep, getting ready to go do this thing.
We're getting ready to drive off the bridge, but now you can actually see we're in the middle of nowhere right now. That's a drop. You need a crane to get out of there. There's a nice house back there. But this is it. Yeah, here we go. So this is where we're at. Got a little pavilion over there. Kind of an old style playground. Looks like that road just goes back to that pavilion. Ain't bad.
Who's ready to get this party started? I can't hear you. All right. So, my name is Nathan, also known as DJ Fire. I have also other MC over here named Mike James. If you guys need anything from us, we will be taking requests tonight later on. I will be your MC and DJ tonight. We are located in Central Illinois, about 2.5 hours from here. So if you guys are looking for a DJ for a later event, we can travel here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Rachel and Bobby Hudson. All right, we all thank you guys for coming to Twin Towers here in Evansville. Y'all probably heard before. Like I said, my name is Nathan. We got Mike over there. We're from Central Illinois. And we just want to let you guys know that if you guys need anything, request a song later, you guys are more than welcome to come on and request a song later. But who's hungry? Who's hungry? That's better. All right. Does anybody have anything we want to say or say a blessing before we All right, Daddy. You want to say the blessing over the food? I know some hungry people.
Father, we come to you today, Lord. Want to joy it is to know you and serve you. Father, we just thank you for this time. Father, and the joining of Rachel and Bobby. And Father, we just ask that you just look down upon us, bless us. Lord, just pour out an anointing of your Holy Spirit upon us. In your precious and holy name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
And we have a birthday boy in the wedding party tonight. Make a wish!
Guys, let's put your hands together for our newlyweds. Hey, let us be the first one to congratulate you guys. All right, coming up next is our bouquet toss. So if we can get all of our... This works a little better if our single fellas get out there. I mean, traditionally.
Loaded out. They're putting the tables back. It was a pretty early night. We got done at 7:30. So yeah, so basically from, well, I don't think the wedding party even got here till close to 4.
All right, guys, heading back to Illinois. We got done around 7:30 last night.
As predicted by me, of course.
Pretty much DJ'd for the kids, as you probably saw in the video. There was a few older, maybe late 20s, early 30s kind of people kind of got in there. There was some older people that danced, but they didn't want to dance to the booty dancing stuff. It was all old stuff, but
No, we may have some leads on quite a few more events down here in Evansville. Apparently there's a shortage of quality DJs with quality systems and quality lighting shows. So that might set us ahead of the game down here. I mean, it's a 2-hour drive, but well, that's nothing for us. I mean, really.
Yeah, we made it down here. We left about 3. What time did we leave in Illinois? 3?
It was right around 3 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah, 3 o'clock, 3:30, somewhere around in there. And we were down here by 6. Well, it was about 3:30. It's about 2.5 hours, but we are pulling a trailer. I wasn't running like 60, 65 mile an hour. We was running a slow, 55, 60. We did have some pretty good headwinds, and luckily we're getting out of here before the wind picks up. The wind is supposed to pick up again today. But again, appreciate all you guys watching the gig log. This will be the final wedding of 2021 for me. He's got one more we know of, possibly.
Saturday after Thanksgiving will be another wedding reception for me. So
I have
a gig log up on that and get some film done and get that posted on my page.
I'll probably throw something, a little something to this on his channel. So if you guys want to go check it out, we'll probably put a little something together on his channel of kind of his thoughts and all that stuff. But if you haven't do so, go here and check out his some channel. He's really awesome DJ. This is kind of my moderator. He's kind of what kind of got me into it. Really appreciate him coming to help me. And it's been kind of a cool ride, but
It's time to head home.
it's time to head home. So.
Well, we made it home, folks, and I want to say thank you to DJ Mike James for coming out and helping me out with this. It means so much to me. I also want to say awesome job to the decorators that decorated. I know you guys worked hard, and I want to thank you guys for that. So anyway, hope you guys really enjoyed this gig log. We've got a few other small gigs coming up, just bar gigs to finish out the year and New Year. So stay tuned to that. If you haven't done so, go get subscribed. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button and turn your bell notifications on so that you are notified when DJ Fire uploads. Also, go check out DJ Mike James. Link in the description. Give him a like, comment, and definitely a subscription, and show him some love. So thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one.